As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Robbie Ray gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
First pitch of the at bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ray has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with it.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out toward shallow right. Jay giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Marlins leave 1. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Dan Straley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Now batting, John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
John Jay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalzo. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing in the Arizona first. We'll go to the second from Phoenix with no score on the show. Martin Prado now. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's just 2 for 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Prado has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins. Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He'll start this one at 269. 6 home runs and 28 RBIs. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Derek Dietrich. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, that's low. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box, Lewis Brinson, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Dietrich, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jake Lamb standing in now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And a fastball just a bit up. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 is fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Realmuto. And he makes the throw to first. Lamb is retired, and there's one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Maybin is there. 2 gone.
Batting 10th, the shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's 0 for 5. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Dan Straley. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. One and 2. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Descalzo scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Just missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, we'll take a look ahead at what's coming up for the Diamondbacks here on MLB The Show. At the plate, Gerard Dyson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball just a bit high. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Robbie Ray. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the 0-1. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Riding in once again, John Jay. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ray leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. Back-to-back singles. The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing tires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High pop-up. Realmuto is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they load the bases on 3 hits but can't bring anyone around to score. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Justin Bour, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Martin Prado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far on the year, Prado brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-1 the count to Martin Prado. Tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Soft liner to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Jay has a read on it, and that retires the side. Marlins leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Jake Lamb standing in now. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Peralta, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Brinson.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Marte.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order through 4, still tied 0-0. Striding in, Derek Dietrich, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Derek Dietrich.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 9, Louis Brinson.
So striding in, Louis Brinson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Jay. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dan Straley. From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Jay. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Brinson stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike one.
Count is 2-1.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Miami. Halfway home, still no score. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pitch on its way to Avila. And that one stayed up a little high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Avila. He'll take the turn for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in, Gerard Dyson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. From the stretch. Flying toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Standing in now, Robbie Ray, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Dyson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. The tag, and he's out at the plate.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Descalso. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner on first with two away. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. D-backs out in front, 1-0. Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Outside, that's
and that misses 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Starlin Castro. Runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, That's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Runner at second here with one man out. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Martin Prado now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-0 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll be the first to swing it here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Paul Goldschmidt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Into the box, Jake Lamb. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Goldschmidt aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb.
1-1.
Comes set. Now the pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. David Peralta is on deck. Nobody out. Runner on first. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
pulled toward right center field. Maben on the run. One down. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
So digging in now, David Peralta, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swinging a soft liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way. And that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 0-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2. This is line to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Straley. Drew Steckenrider takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High and deep to right. Ranging back is Maben at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Just a bit low, ball 3. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Robbie Ray. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
In now, John Jay, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One and 1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 1-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back to back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. One run is scored. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 8-0.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Prado is there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Lamb. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-0 is a fastball center cut. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Right over the middle, knee high. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So coming to the plate, David Peralta. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Two down, runners at first and second. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Descalso rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 8 runs already in this inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dietrich has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Avila has a play. 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Realmuto, the runner at second with 1 away. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready with the 1 and 2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a swing and a high pop up. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Garrett Cooper will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. In there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Marlins leave one. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Jose Arena comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Up next for Arizona, Alex Avila will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Here's Gerard Dyson as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Dietrich. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, Edgar Robbie Ray.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Ray. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Into the box, Daniel Descalzo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Jay is off at first with 2 away. Descalso behind 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 10 and the Marlins nothing. TJ McFarland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
TJ McFarland.
Here's Cameron Maben now, and then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left. 1 out. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Now at the plate, Justin Bour, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Two out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Martin Prado now. Snap throw to third, but he's back in safely. The 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit out towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Lamb. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, David Peralta. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Ketel Marte would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder.
I want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show.
So striding forward now, Derek Dietrich. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Lamb in foul ground, and they can't run it down. 2-2.
Ball 2.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping in now, Lewis Brinson. Check his swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now back.
Brian Anderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Brian.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Dietrich, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Arizona used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Robbie Ray earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, Ken Run, 13 hits, 1 error, with left 7 and under. For the Marlins, no runs, 8 hits, 1 error, with left 9 and under. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, the Diamondbacks grabbed 13 hits in the game as they manhandled the Marlins 10-0. Chris Taylor added 3 RBIs to his total as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 6-4. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-3. The Phillies smacked 15 team hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-3. The Braves totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 5-1. The New York Mets got 12 hits in this one as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 7-6. Luke Weaver earned his first victory of the season, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 5-3. The New York Yankees racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-4. The White Sox relief pitcher, number 45, got his third win this season as the White Sox pushed past the Brewers 6-4. The Tigers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-1. The A's held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 2-0. The Minnesota Twins combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 5-1. Cole Hamels grabbed his second win of the year as the Rangers pulled away from the Angels 4-2. Juan Nicasio had his first victory of the year as the M's took down the Rays 2-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Boston Red Sox set 3 balls into the seats as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.